Hello everybody, welcome to Tony's Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me tonight for this review. And can't you just tell Christmas is on the way, because all the breweries and all the breweries are brewing their Christmas drinks and the supermarkets are putting them on the shelves. Yeah, Christmas beer time, everybody, congratulations. This is Blitzen. It's a Ruby Christmas Ale from Black Sheep, coming at 4% ABV. Got this from Morrison's, paid £2 for it. These aren't new beers. You'll tend to find there's not very many new Christmas beers coming out. They're just a rehash of ones they've done in previous years, usually. Looking forward to this. I do like with Christmas beers. You have certain expectations from them. With it being called a Christmas beer, you expect it to be somewhat warming and comforting and all those good words. Because I've poured that really badly. There you go. So that has poured, not the colour expected. It's really dark. It's a very dark amber, that. With it being called a Ruby Christmas Ale, I was expecting that a little bit redder than that. But yeah, I'd call that a dark amber. It's got a just off white, nice foamy head. Let's get the aroma, shall we? The aromas are mild, but not what I expected. It's roasted malts. You got coffee in there, you got some chocolate in there. But it smells a little bit sweet. It's just a roasted malt aroma. Okay, let's taste it, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Not the flavour I expected either. It's got a nice malty base. It's got a really nice malty base. And it's got quite mild roasted malt flavours in there. So again, it's like the nose. You got some chocolate in there. You got some coffee in there. It's quite sweet. Nice amount of carbonation. Feels a bit thin in the mouth. Yeah, a little bit thin in the mouth, but it's not. I've been doing this about 20 months now, so you'll have to excuse me. This isn't a Ruby Ale for me. It's from Black Sheep. Black Sheep know what they're doing. Better than I do, to be fair, better than I do. But it's got roasted malts flavours. It's not got a ruby hue. It doesn't look ruby. It hasn't got a ruby hue. It's a dark amber colour. So I'm not convinced I would call this a ruby beer. It is like quite a thin porter rather than ruby ale. It's an interesting one. It's a really interesting beer. There is a nice, almost little spiciness on the back end, so you do feel as if it is a winter type beer. But that for me is more of a porter style. It's not overly done on the roasted malts, so it's not big porter flavours. It's relatively mild and, like I said, a little bit thin and gently warming through some spices that have been thrown in there, a little bit of pepperiness. It reminds me a lot of something Whitmore might do, Whitmore Brewery. They do some very nice beers, but that's kind of the thing I think those guys would do. do a nice Christmas one. I'm trying to remember what it's called now. It'll come back to me sometime. Yeah, so it's strange. It's thrown me because I was expecting something absolutely and utterly completely different on this one. But for the beer that's in front of me, I forget what they've called it. Yeah, I liked it. I like that enough to score that 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Whatever you're drinking tonight, please enjoy it. And until the next review, cheers everybody.